Given that Morgan doesn't plan the events, how do you feel about being a part of a divinely guided retreat?
That's my favorite. I'm a calendar schedule person on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, so I know and trust Morgan and know that being divinely guided is for my best and highest good and for all of us that are here. That it is the juicy, perfectness for us. It's not knowing what to expect is actually part of the journey. Not knowing what we're doing from moment to moment or day to day helps us to be on our perfect path. So, yes, perfect. Love it.
I think that is what makes her work so powerful, is that she doesn't feel the need to stay glued to any one structure. That when the energy of the room is really deep, really in it, we're really ready for that super powerful work, then there's that space. She doesn't feel like, oh, I have to stop this so that we can move on to the next thing on the schedule. There's ample space to do what needs to be done. The fact that she follows guidance means that we can really dive into the ebb and the flow of the experience. And so when we're in and we're deep, it feels good. And then when it becomes too much, when our nervous systems get dysregulated, then it becomes time to stop, take a break, take a breath, get back into our bodies, regulate our nervous system so that we're not further traumatizing ourselves, that we can really come at it from a place that we're actually present to the experience. She can see the difference between discomfort and I'm triggered. And so she knows when it's uncomfortable that we can still be in it, we can still get the nutrition from the moment, but when we're dysregulated, she knows to stop and to breathe. And she can support getting back into regulation so that work can actually be embodied. So I think that I wouldn't have it any other way. Now that I've experienced both with her, and she's always been lovely, but this is a new level of her work that has been more powerful than ever.
I've been in events. I've done multiple events with Morgan, and I've done those that she had a schedule and we kept to the schedule, and now the ones that she's just letting guidance take her wherever it's going to be. She has a basic idea of what we're going to do, but these retreats, these trips that we come on that we don't know for sure what we're going to do, are so much more impactful than anything I've ever done. I really feel like it's personalized just for me. Even though there are 15 other people in the room, I just feel it's so personalized just for me. It's the weirdest thing in the whole wide world when she'll bring in a subject and you just, wow, that hits home. And everything they say hits home. And then to know that, we may have some down on paper, but we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna stay close to home, and they have been probably some of the more impactful retreats that I've ever done. So, yeah, I'm all for it 100%.
I think it was perfect. I think the retreat was perfectly, divinely planned because it unfolded as it should have. Yeah. Yeah, here comes the tears because it was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised at bringing that kind of emotion up, but yeah, it was exactly as I had hoped it would be.
love it. So, I think this is my third retreat. Maybe technically fourth, because one I got to zoom in on. I now see the significance in just going with the flow. Someone else may say something, resonates with you, resonates with Morgan, and it starts a whole like ripple effect of discussion. And divine timing is all encompassed in it. That's how I see it.
I love it. I love not knowing what I'm going to do because I know that on the other side of it, it's going to be better. It's exciting not knowing, but also trusting, being in a place where I can just trust that I don't have to know the answers because it's a safe space for me to be in that place.
I absolutely love being part of a divinely guided retreat. I think that it was just amazing the way that she listens to her own guidance, that she pays attention to the people and can feel into what is going on with all of them in their energies, that she's able to really support people when they need support. She's able to change plans if they need to be changed, and it is all divinely guided, and we each get what we really need out of it. Whereas in a lot of workshops, retreats, things like that, if there's a certain agenda, then sometimes people feel like they're not necessarily complete before it's time to move on to the next thing, or, well, we have this on the agenda, so this is what we have to do right now. And that might not be the best thing for the group. So I love that she did that way.